Perhaps hundreds of paintings by C.M. Clowes are hanging on the walls of local homes, quietly admired for generations, with little understanding of the nationally recognized artist who painted them. We'd like you to keep an eye out for these paintings. Here's why. The achievement of this artist is even more remarkable when we learn that the ambiguous C.M. stands for Caroline Morgan Clowes. This artist was a woman in a field where national artistic accolades and commercial achievement were reserved almost exclusively for men. She achieved both. Saving Miss Clowes is a campaign to restore not just the paintings of Caroline Morgan Clowes, but a campaign to restore her rightful legacy. Caroline had an unsettled start. Her mother, Elizabeth, whose family name was Hart before marriage, died Christmas Eve, 1840, leaving behind Caroline, age 2, Lydia, age 4, and newborn Ellen, who tragically died shortly thereafter. Aware she was dying, her mother wrote a letter to each of her 3 children 2 days before her death. To Caroline, she beseeched her to, quote, "Put all thy trust in the blessed Savior, and we shall meet where sorrow and sighing are done away." She included a necklace she had made with a bright stone. For just over a decade, the 2 sisters lived with their father, William J. Clowes, in Ulster County, where he struggled and ultimately failed to turn old family land claims into any economic benefit. As a result, in 1851, 15-year-old sister Lydia relocated to the home of their late mother's niece in Virginia. Caroline, age 13, moved to the home of her late mother's brother, Benjamin Hall Hart, and his wife, Elizabeth Nichols Hart, in LaGrange, Dutchess County. Heartsease was indeed a large, creative, bustling place filled with talent and energy. Her mother's brother and his wife, the aunt and uncle who would act as Caroline's parents, had 6 children similar in age to her. Louisa Adelia Nichols, sister of Caroline's new foster mother, turned out to have a profound influence on Caroline. Accomplished at drawing herself, she gave Caroline her first set of drawing books that first Christmas at Heartsease in 1851. Caroline wrote to her sister of the gift in an understated foreshadowing, quote, "I hope to learn to draw well." Suddenly, Christmas, which had prior to this only been the anniversary of her mother's death, got off to a positive start at her new home, Heartsease. Caroline learned to draw well indeed, and she did so very quickly. Launched with this solid footing, Caroline attended the Poughkeepsie Female Academy in the 1850s, walking 90 minutes each way from Heartsease to Cannon Street, Poughkeepsie on school days. The founding of Vassar College in 1861 attracted world-class talent, such as the well-known artist Frederick Rondell. He was commissioned by Matthew Vassar to paint the Vassar family homesteads. We see through correspondence, Rondell became a teacher of Caroline, an advocate in helping her exhibit and sell her paintings, and a friend. Similarly, the well-known artist Henry Van Ingen, who came to Poughkeepsie to set up Vassar's art school, also was her teacher, a strong advocate in helping her exhibit and sell, and a friend. Caroline told her sister she enjoyed the freedom of being single and was in any case, in her words, quote, "married to her easel." Caroline was active in the New York's Academy of Design. She exhibited in New York, Boston, London, and elsewhere. Her most visible exhibition would be at the 1876 American Centennial in Philadelphia. It was attended by 10 million visitors. She was not featured in the Women's Pavilion or the Annex, which focused on American art, but in the main gallery, in the coveted Gallery C, among the greats. Why did her story so quickly recede? While we ponder that question, in the meantime, it's our distinct pleasure to restore not just Caroline Clowes' paintings, but her legacy. Please join our effort in saving Miss Clowes.